Alright, so here we have Terra Lander Terra Lander Redux provided to me by GS2, so thank you very much for the opportunity. The game here is supposed to be for the Terra trilogy, but the code only unlocked Terra Lander Redux for some reason. So this pays homage to old school 1980s games. So we got play, obviously just play the game. We got practice, you got general settings. We go in here, you got game settings, reset score, reset best level reached, reset everything, factory defaults, back to previous menu, system settings. We got sound effect settings, controller settings. Not much there. Let's get into the game here. So this game has you controlling this little lunar lander guy, and you have to take out the turrets, the fuel pods, the trees if you want, and you have to land on the pad here. You do the best time without dying and all that stuff, and everything you do helps to increase your score. So that you do it real quick. If you do it without losing a life, things like that, so bonuses and stuff. So here's the fuel pods. Can you kill those or blow those up? So you got the left analog stick controls your ship, the right analog stick controls where you fire your gun. And there are, I believe, like 20, I want to say there's like 20 levels to the game or so, give or take. The game plays really well. It definitely does pay homage very, very well to games of the era it's trying to portray. The one thing I don't like is the constant firing. I would have liked to have seen it just go based on how much pressure you are giving to the right analog stick. I think that would have been better than constant firing in one direction. I do like how the buttons ricochet. I do like that. I like how fast the ship fires. It's really nice. The graphics look really good too. But yeah, the only thing, like I said, the only thing that, or like I just said, rather, the only thing I would like to have seen is, you know, not having your ship constantly fire, because you constantly have this little this rumbling of the controller. So we, definitely could have done without that. And I just died. But I mean, other than that, the game is really fun. It does have a very steep difficulty spike. So there's that to keep in mind. But then again, I mean, it is trying to pay homage to our key games of the era. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing to have a difficulty spike like this, because I mean, you'd expect that from a game during the age that it's trying to portray. So I don't fault it for that, because it does a very good job of portraying games of the era it's trying to portray, which would have that kind of difficulty spike. So definitely not a deal breaker by any means. Do I recommend the game? Yeah, I'd say I definitely recommend the game. Each game by itself, there's 3 games in the trilogy. Each game by itself is $10 in the PSN store. It's also available for purchase physically as well. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks for a physical copy. So not too bad. I want to say 30 because there's 3 games in the package. Each game has its own trophy list. for the PS4 version, and achievement list obviously for the Xbox version, and none for the Switch version. Come on, there we go. But do I recommend the game? Yeah, I would definitely say I would recommend the game if you like 80s style arcade games. I like the old school Lunar Lander games. Definitely worth checking out. You guys like Defender, Missile Command games of that era. This is definitely worth checking out. The graphics are great, and the game pays homage to these games very well. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Again, the only thing I would like to see not be a thing is the constant firing of the gun. It's kind of annoying. But other than that, great game. Lots of fun, steep difficulty, and definitely worth checking out. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.